Hey Mac fam, welcome back to the channel. So, I need some advice, slash help on this. So for those of you that don't know, I know my last video you heard my dog barking. Um, so, we have a German Shepherd, and, his name is Camo, and he's about 5 to maybe 6 years old now. Um, so yeah, um, so he was barking last night. So he actually, we used to have another German Shepherd before him, and her name was Hershey. I feel like I've talked about her before. She was also a German Shepherd, and we had her probably until she was a couple months. Like it had been a couple months, and since we had her, like kept her. Um, and her and Camo did not get along, and so she really tried to get along with him, but our dog does not like other dogs. So we can't have other dogs in the house. Like even when he was younger, we used to have another dog. Her name was Reba. We also had to give her away because our dog does not like other dogs. A lot of times he's okay around them because we've been around family before, and he was around some of like our family dogs, and so he's been around other dogs, and like usually like he's okay, but he doesn't really like it. I don't know if the other dogs really like it either, but I don't know if they really care, but yeah. So, but our dogs, Reba and Hershey, we had to give them away. Reba, we gave her to a good friend of ours, like a family friend, because they were actually looking for a dog because they just lost their dog, and so they wanted a new dog. So, we gave Reba to them. She was a great dog, though. And then, Hershey, she was not happy with us, so we took care of her. We did everything that we could, but she just wasn't happy. So, her mom and her dad were both like working dogs. I think one was a show dog and one was like a working dog, like on a farm. So she's living with a guy who lives on a farm now, and she's much happier. So we're happy for her. She was a good dog, but yeah. So so that's just, yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that. Like our dog not liking other dogs. I don't know if there's like there way you could like train your dog, but I don't know if there really is. I'm not sure. But he will bark. So what he's doing now is, so Hershey was a lot smarter than him. Probably at like months, maybe a couple weeks old, maybe it was a few months, she was able to get out of her crate. She was able to do things like that, because German Shepherds are just really smart. So she was extremely smart, though. She was an extremely smart dog. Um, and so our German Shepherd, it took him a couple years to have, I guess, I don't know, like, to do things. So now he can get out of his crate on his own, which a lot of times we don't like that because if someone's at the door or, if like someone's in the house, which he usually is good. Like he's really good around people. It's just you have to be properly introduced. And so yeah. But he is good around people once he knows, but yeah. So but so he can get out of it so he can get out of his crate. He will demand for treats because he knows where the treats are, where we keep them. He'll bark and he'll demand for treats. And then now he's starting to do where he'll bark and he'll demand food, which we do feed him. I understand, you have to like feed your dogs, and we do that, but I don't know if he's just more hungry now. I don't know, but especially with the treats, he'll bark until he gets what he wants. Kind of like demanding. And so, that's really hard. So let me know what you would do. And I've talked to some people, and some people have told me, oh, you could take him on a walk. Well, my mom, one day, she took him for a walk, and he saw another dog. Well, he was actually running towards that dog, and he pulled my mom flat on the ground. Yeah. He pulled her on the ground, so she was flat on the ground, laying there, but she had him. She was not letting him go. But, so what happened was she fell on the ground, and he pulled her 2 inches. Pulled her 2 inches on the ground. And I was like, oh my gosh. So, it's really hard to walk him. We don't walk him a lot, but it's just, it is hard because like we want to take him to parks and we want to do things like that with him. But last time we took him to a park, it's just he's not good around other dogs. And it's sad because I think he needs more activity. He's just not good around other dogs. So I don't know if anybody would really know what to do. People have told me trainers, walking him, there's really no way you could walk him. I'm afraid if I walked him, he would like run off and I'd lose him. And so, yeah, because he is strong. He is a strong dog. I mean, I'm a strong person, but, just kind of the incident, and that happened years ago when he pulled my mom like 2 inches. But that like makes me nervous that he would do the same thing to me. That he would pull me to the ground, and yeah. So, yeah, but, yeah, I don't really know what to do. So if any of you have any advice or anything, let me know down below, cause, I just really don't know what to do. It just seems like he just has to stay in here, like in the house, because he's not good around other dogs, and it's sad. Like, I feel like he needs activity, but, it's just, yeah, I just hate that he's not good around other dogs, because I feel like he does need activity. He goes outside, like, he does get activity, but yeah, so usually he'll bark. Now, demand treats, and he'll bark until I give him something. Sometimes it sounds like he's dying for something, or like he's dying, but all he wants is a treat. And I try not to give in, but sometimes I'm like, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Like, I have to give him the treat, but he knows me. He's checked me out, so he knows that I'll give in. But, and I hate that I started giving in to him. But his bark is so loud, and it bothers me. Because if I'm, like, in the middle of, like, school or doing something, or like a video, it's just like that video that I did, he did interrupt me a little bit, and I had to kind of talk louder, talk over him so that you could hear me. But yeah, he's goodness. I love him. I mean, he's a good dog, but yeah. So let me know if you have any advice or any tips as to what I could do. We do take him on car rides. He loves to go out. So if you take him anywhere, he loves to go out. And we also will get him like a puppuccino from Starbucks. So he loves that. So we've done that before. Sometimes we'll drive him around like the neighborhood or whatever. Like he loves it. He loves it. So, yeah. He's a funny dog, but I just don't really know what to do about the barking. Like him demanding stuff. And then just like the walking too. Like I said, he's really strong, and so I'm afraid he could pull me. Like he did to my mom. So, yeah. But let me know if you have any tips or tricks or advice that I could do down below or use, or just leave me some comments so that I can know what to do. I don't know if there's really anything that I can do, like what we can do as a family either, but I don't know. So, but y'all let me know. Alrighty, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you have not already. Always keep your head up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.